January 29th, 1979. The sun rises over San Diego, casting a warm glow on Grover Cleveland Elementary School. Children, bundled in their winter coats, chatter excitedly as they gather at the school's gates, awaiting the start of a new week. Teachers prepare their classrooms, the aroma of fresh coffee filling the air. It's a scene of routine and innocence. But as the clock ticks past 8:30 a.m., the tranquility is shattered. Sharp cracks pierce the morning air. Gunfire. Panic ensues. Students scream and scatter. Teachers rush to shield them, and chaos engulfs the campus. From a house directly across the street, bullets rain down mercilessly on the unsuspecting crowd. Amid the terror, Principal Burton Wragg dashes outside, determined to protect his students. He is met with fatal gunfire. Custodian Suchar, attempting to pull a child to safety, also falls victim. In total, 8 children and a responding police officer are wounded. The source of this carnage? A 16-year-old girl named Brenda Ann Spencer, firing from her bedroom window. As law enforcement surrounds her home, a tense standoff unfolds. Reporters scramble for information, and one manages to reach Brenda by phone. When asked why she committed such a horrific act, her response is unsettling in its simplicity. "I don't like Mondays. This livens up the day." This callous statement leaves a community grappling for answers. What could drive a teenager to such violence? Was there something deeper behind her disdain for Mondays? As we explore Brenda Ann Spencer's life, we'll uncover the events leading up to that tragic day, seeking to understand the factors that culminated in an unthinkable tragedy. You're watching True Crime O'Clock, where true crime stories that reveal the dark secrets behind the world's most infamous cases are told. If you're finding this story compelling, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more in-depth true crime narratives. Stay tuned as we piece together the puzzle of the girl who hated Mondays. Brenda Ann Spencer was born on April 3, 1962, in San Diego, California. Following her parents' separation, she lived with her father, Wallace Spencer, in a small house directly across from Grover Cleveland Elementary School. Their living conditions were dire. Father and daughter reportedly shared a single mattress on the living room floor, surrounded by empty alcohol bottles. From a young age, Brenda exhibited alarming behaviors. She developed an unusual fascination with firearms, a passion encouraged by her father, who gifted her a Ruger 10-22 semi-automatic .22 caliber rifle with a telescopic sight and 500 rounds of ammunition for Christmas in 1978. This despite her previous trouble with the law for shooting out the windows of Grover Cleveland Elementary with a BB gun and for burglary. Her antisocial tendencies extended beyond her interest in guns. Brenda was known to express hostility toward authority figures, particularly policemen. She had spoken about shooting one just to do something big to get on television. She also showed signs of severe depression and was recommended for admission to a mental hospital. A suggestion her father refused. In school, Brenda's behavior raised red flags. She was uninterested in her studies, often truant, and described by classmates as crazy and scary. She reportedly harbored thoughts of violence, once stating she wanted to blow away a police officer. These troubling signs went largely unaddressed, setting the stage for the tragic events that would unfold on January 29, 1979. Up next, we'll examine the harrowing details of that fateful Monday morning and the immediate aftermath of Brenda's actions. What interventions do you think could have prevented this tragedy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're finding this story compelling, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more in-depth true crime narratives. As we continue, the events of that Monday morning will be recounted, revealing the full impact of Brenda's actions. On the morning of January 29, 1979, 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer aimed her .22 caliber rifle, a Christmas gift from her father, out of her bedroom window, targeting the bustling entrance of Grover Cleveland Elementary School across the street. As Principal Burton Wragg opened the gates, welcoming students, shots rang out. Wragg rushed to shield the children, but was fatally struck. Custodian Suchar, attempting to pull a student to safety, also fell victim. In total, Spencer fired 36 rounds, injuring 8 children and a responding police officer, Robert Robb. Following the attack, Spencer barricaded herself inside her home, initiating a standoff with law enforcement that lasted over 6 hours. During this period, a reporter managed to contact her by phone. When asked why she committed such a horrific act, her response was unsettling. "I don't like Mondays. This livens up the day." Up next, we'll explore the immediate aftermath of the shooting, the community's reaction, and the legal proceedings that followed. How do you think media coverage influences public perception of such tragedies? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're finding this story informative, please like the video and subscribe for more detailed true crime narratives. As the legal system grappled with this unprecedented crime, questions arose about Brenda's mental state and the societal factors that may have contributed to her actions. After hours of tense negotiations, 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer surrendered to authorities. Charged as an adult, she faced 2 counts of murder and assault with a deadly weapon. In 1980, she pleaded guilty and received a sentence of 25 years to life in prison. Notably, 9 counts of attempted murder were dismissed. During her incarceration, evaluations revealed that Spencer suffered from epilepsy and depression. She alleged experiencing physical and sexual abuse at home, claims her father denied. These revelations raised questions about her mental state and the influences that led to her actions. The tragedy resonated beyond San Diego. Bob Geldof, lead singer of the Boomtown Rats, was struck by Spencer's indifferent remark, "I don't like Mondays." This prompted him to write a song with the same title, aiming to capture the senselessness of the act. The song topped the UK charts and sparked discussions about youth violence and mental health. Up next, we'll explore Brenda Spencer's life in prison, her parole hearings, and the ongoing debates surrounding her case. Do you believe that early intervention could have altered the course of events? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you find this story insightful, please like the video and subscribe for more comprehensive true crime narratives. As we continue, we'll examine the complexities of Brenda Spencer's parole hearings and the lasting impact of her actions on society. Since her incarceration in 1980, Brenda Ann Spencer has remained behind bars, her life marked by multiple denied parole attempts. In her initial hearings, Spencer claimed her actions were influenced by alcohol and drug use, though tests at the time of her arrest showed no such substances in her system. Later, she alleged enduring physical and sexual abuse at the hands of her father, assertions he has consistently denied. These claims have sparked ongoing debates. Is Spencer a calculating murderer or a victim shaped by a traumatic environment? Despite these discussions, the parole board has repeatedly denied her release, citing concerns over her lack of remorse and the severity of her crimes. Her most recent hearing, in February 2025, resulted in another denial, with the board highlighting her minimization of the shooting and its motivations. As a result, Spencer remains incarcerated at the California Institution for Women in Chino, with her next parole hearing scheduled for 2028. Up next, we'll reflect on the lasting impact of the Grover Cleveland Elementary School shooting and how it has influenced discussions on school safety and mental health awareness. What lessons do you believe society has learned from this incident? Share your insights in the comments below. If you find this narrative informative, please like the video and subscribe for more comprehensive, true crime stories. As we conclude, we'll explore the broader implications of this event and its enduring legacy in the fight against school violence. More than 4 decades have passed since the events of January 29, 1979, yet the impact remains. The words that followed the shooting, "I don't like Mondays," became a symbol of something even more disturbing. A moment of senseless violence that left a community shattered, lives forever altered. For the families of Principal Burton Wragg and Custodian Suchar, time has not erased the pain of that morning. Survivors, some of them just children at the time, still carry the scars, both physical and emotional. Brenda Ann Spencer remains behind bars, a name forever linked to the tragedy. Some argue she was a deeply troubled teenager, failed by those around her. Others believe that nothing, not her upbringing, nor her claims of abuse, can justify what she did. Questions still linger. Could this have been prevented? Were the warning signs ignored? And most importantly, could it happen again? The Grover Cleveland Elementary School shooting left a permanent mark, not just on San Diego, but on how we think about school violence, mental health, and responsibility. It was one of the earliest school shootings in modern history, a haunting reminder of how quickly an ordinary day can turn into something unthinkable. What do you think? Was Brenda Ann Spencer a product of her environment, or was she always destined to snap? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you found this story thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to True Crime O'Clock for more true crime documentaries. Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and stay compassionate. Stay aware and stay compassionate.